I had to make this video, man. I'm making this video. I'm gonna tell you something that I just realized for myself, right? I have a daughter named Kiara, right? And I have another daughter named TeN, right? But let me explain something to you about funny individuals in time and stuff. Now, I'm gonna tell black people this, and I said this a long time ago, and I'm gonna tell certain Asian people this, and I said this a long time ago, and I'm speaking about black people, like the beautiful black empress, the black people, not brown skinned people, black people. I'm gonna be precise with what I'm telling you. And certain Asian people, I'm gonna just say just like this: united we stand, divided we fall. But I'm gonna just tell you just like this. You wanna know what's so funny? I noticed that other individuals want to figure out the reason of a depth reality. Now, I told you individuals that when a black skinned chick or somebody takes an oath, or a man, it could be every YouTube I made, it wasn't only for men, it was also for chicks. But the way I speak, if you ignorant, you're not gonna look at it like that. It's either way, it's either or, right? Now, but I'm gonna show you something. If you have a black skin or dark skinned man that takes an oath and then messes it up, and then during the time of the oath or whatever the situation is, remember, it's a reflection in time also of a depth reality. So whatever happened in the past is that individual precisely that caused it, even at certain sequences. Now, this is for intellectual individuals and also international security, and individuals that's very intellectual, even in international security. I'm gonna just say just like this because I'm gonna be listen, I'm gonna be elegant how I speak. But I'm gonna edify certain things for you. You know, I'm a real doctor. You see, some of my family in time might have wanted certain things that I had in time. And after me being in social recovery in a paradigm, and after Boogie Night, hold up for a second. Because a person creeping up on me to see. Now, after even certain things, even in Boogie Night, individuals might have wanted my social habitation to my revenue, and they might have been causing forms of entrapment because you have other individuals that say it's just like what happened with Jesus. You see what happened to my child Jesus, and Jesus is my literal child. Now, you see what happened to him when the individuals wanted help, and then he went and fucked up, and then after they done showed them, they didn't give a fuck about him, and after they tried to even take something that was immaculate, that of his natural gift, you know, and I knew what was going on. I regarded him, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm the real Dalai Lama, but I regarded him, and then then these people try to even, one, they wanted to murder me. At the time, I was known as John the Baptist. They wanted to murder me, and then on top of it, they wanted to murder what the seed that I had. So after they try to mess up his life because I wasn't helping them, and then my other son, Genghis Khan, he didn't understand what was really going on. I'm telling the nigga like, yo, you can't go in Rome, you can't go in certain regions of China to overtake it. You don't know what's going on. At certain times, you can't do certain things. And I had everything precise, but I'm a man that made the creation. So I know why I did everything. Another person wanted to know because they wanted to be me. So I said, yo, you know, the same situations that happen with Kronos a certain type of way, your stupidity gonna get you real fucked up. I sided with Alexander at the time, but to show you another person's stupidity, because a person says, if you don't honor your dignity, what are you living for? If a person's already trying to get rid of the reason of your consciousness, what are they doing to you already, and that you didn't realize it? Probably some people don't care because they wanted to help, because they just want to live vicariously. And then, you know, you have a child, and then the child go out there, oh, I could do this, I could do that, and then they go do something and they can't do it. Then they want the situation to be a certain type of way. And then I have other children, and they're like, yo, listen, I knew you couldn't do this, I knew I couldn't do this, I never asked you for that. Why would that one do something like that? I said, it's good that you asked me that, but why would that one have that type of idea and a point of reflection and depth to even do something like that for in a time, so if something happens, you would have to handle it? Or is it because you just wanted certain things that you see in a certain type of way from that individual and you caused the situation and went after? I'm a real parent because I was looking at the situation a certain type of way. So the individuals realized how intelligent I was. They wanted to do other type of funny situations. So I said, yo, you know something? All right. I went and I handled the situation. I never had nothing. I love my son Genghis Khan too. But I had to go over his situation a certain type of way because individuals wanted to kill him, and then they were amplifying his emotions in the wrong pressurization just to go do something wrong, because it's just like ancient Kemen. If you pressurize the wrong things are gonna happen. So individuals trying to pressurize the wrong things, and then you had individuals even of ancient Kemen that had their own situation to their social star chart of other individuals that wanted to know their sacredcy, and then they wanted to be for, this is the situation with Adam also, because you remember they lied to Adam and they just wanted to kill all Adam relatives because they wanted ancient knowledge at the time of certain things, because they wanted to be able to control and do certain things. Everybody went through a certain type of war. A person says, why? Because one, I'm one person. I'm the head of all social star charts. So when I feel a way, it trickles out in like even a pie graph to all social star charts, and it creates a problem even in the paradigm. And this is why we had the Galactical War. And then on top of it, the reason of the Galactical War, because I already got shot and I knew it for a fact, and individuals couldn't believe the love that they had for me, and that's my sons of the honesty, that they were going to lose a person and know certain times was going to be hard, because I had to even reflect to remember everything that was going on in my life, and the things that they were going to go through was unbelievable because of stupid individuals that just wanted to just do anything, and then on top of it, didn't want to respect the reason of their dignity and the natural order of their own social habitation. So, individuals did some funny type situations. So just like this in a paradigm, when a person in depth reflects and they do the wrong thing, it caused everything to happen in the past, even to a new generation, because remember, the neural activity of their brain, when they give birth to a new generation, the neural activity was already operating, so it's going to cause even devastations at a point in time in the paradigm. Now I say to invisible ninja scorpions, now good for fucking you, because now you should have fucking knew about the situation. Also, gulams, lamas, petards, gins. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna get into the situation a certain type of way, because on top of it, other individuals wanted a form of gender, and then even have responsibility to understand what I was already going through, make it perfection, and on top of it, individuals are gonna target them because they just didn't care about purity, the purity of emotions of certain things, but they didn't understand the physical science, and they were trying to learn about certain things, and they would have jeopardized other individuals and the other loves that I had of my other empresses that I made in a paradigm of time, that was educated and that had to learn their situation to their own social habitation and their humane condition to their own martial arts. So now, after all these funny situations, I realized what was going on. It's just like, I have a daughter named Kia. If she ran out there and had a boyfriend, she already caused entrapment to individuals in the physical reality, even her own family. So if other individuals wanted my revenue, my land, and they were going to cause entrapment to make individuals look bad because they wanted to pressurize a person to know what a person is, just like leaving scripts. It's just like when they stole the I Ching. They wanted me to write out a script and certain things to individuals. They were going to try to figure out certain sequences, and then they were going to try to murder niggas. This is the same thing that happened when I was Desaline and I was dealing with Tucson, and then Tucson went to France, because Tucson already knew how serious the situation is, and I was like, I had to go give America the independence at the time because of my caretakers being such loving people. Other people took advantage of them and caused a great depression in their physical reality. Now, let me tell you something about value. Now, remember I told you individuals dishonored sacred shrines. When you have a person that dishonor even a shrine of value, jewel stone element especially, it gives off a foul chemistry that will destroy a jewel stone element. Certain people will notice when they pass certain people, the reflection. Remember, I'm the paradigm of time, so the humane condition is past, present, and future, but I'm so precise with my anatomy. Even when you pass certain people, it's going to give off if you see a guy, or you walking up the street and everything good, and you see a guy walking with a girl, and the next thing you know, You smell like a smell earlier, like a slight smell. You be like, yo, what the fuck is that about? But you are a person of natural reflection, natural value. And then when you get to the situation that caused it, you're going to see it. You might even get the chemistry still. You might smell a little bit. And then the sequence that they caused it at or in, or the person that's causing it or doing that that made it happen for that situation to be spoiled and jeopardize your humane condition, you're going to find it's going to be overwhelming to the social habitation and the atmosphere to the people that's causing that, especially when you're looking for individuals of ancient knowledge like ancient Kemet. They're going to tell you they're cleansing, they're fixing something. Bullshit. They're the ones that caused it, and then on top of it, it's like a 2-for-1. They're trying to repair and cover up what they did at a time, and then when they feel like they want to vote or something, then they let their little stink chemistry certain things go. Now I know the difference of the situation. Now I say this to brown skin women, urban women. There's nothing wrong because a person says once they violate your sacredcy, your reality is gonna even be more traumatic in the physical reality, because what they'll be letting go is something that'll end up making you, if they let something go that it was supposed to be sacred to you or concealed and they let it go, your reality is gonna be even more traumatic. And the trauma you're gonna feel at the time is gonna be unbearable, because the fact is a person at a point of the real existence of certain knowledge is violating the reason of your existence, and you know for sure if something's wrong with you. You're going to be able to see it in the physical reality, but you're going to know for sure that you're going to lose it all. And that's scary, because look at this. I'm a type of person, I love my wife so much, some of my wives, I did this. This is not a simple thing. A person thinks they mix concrete. No. I did things that you wouldn't even believe, and I'm not going to tell you in a paradigm, because you weren't supposed to do things like this. These type of things, cracking the wall, none of that was supposed to happen. A person says certain things is wonderful when it happens, certain things naturally, and they say, oh, blossom, or so-and-so. No. Certain things wants to know and retract the reason of the receptiveness of the fibers to bring it back to see what's really going on a certain type of way, and then the individual has to be acknowledged for what's going on. And I'm very, how can I say this? I'm very charismatic and I'm very humble. So another individual, I don't have nothing else to say. But for another person to do what they did to me, and then my own daughter, if she went and did the wrong thing with another individuals causing, you probably had a person they voted for to do something, and when they realize you know something, you have no idea what you did yet to your own family, more than you thinking that you did something to me. It's like it was never a love. It was forbidden, but it wasn't love, because if you love the individual, you would honor it and never try to break a form of sacredcy. So that's the truth of everything. So that shows you didn't care about a person, you just living for the moment, and you just wanted a reason for a backing to live for the moment, just to do certain things, and spent revenue and valuable time of family members, of even their emotion, just to do certain things. My emotions of my family is gonna be wonderful, mind, body, and soul. It's gonna be wonderful once I'm always around, and it's gonna be wonderful mind, body, soul, because they're gonna see what a person tried to destroy, and they're gonna overcome that situation, and then they're gonna look at the situation and know the reason of the historical event of why I'm the conqueror and why they're my child, and they had to do things naturally, and they fulfilled their physics. There's nothing else to say in the paradigm of time. So anybody says anything else, I don't care about. Listen, I don't care. I just know what my love will never be destroyed. That's all I'm going to tell you. But you know something, to other individuals in the paradigm of time, sorry for the depressed emotions that other individuals try to pressurize in the paradigm of time to make me feel, with also certain forms of spoiled reflection of other individuals sweating in parties, wearing jewels, taking sacred jewels from other things that they didn't do, that caused to jeopardize their own social economics in the paradigm of time and social equality, even in marketing, bargaining, or trading. That's all I'm going to say. Have a wonderful life to my real family of love. And I'm ashamed of those people that did certain things, but I love myself too much to die for foolishness or stupidity. Bye. April 3rd. 2020.